Hi, this is Melissa with another science experiment. What we're going to do today is see how fresh water and salt water are different and to see how they affect each other when they mix. What I think is going to happen is if there's more fresh water, it'll cancel out the salt water. And if there's more salt water, it'll change the fresh water into salt water. And I think, because someone told me somewhere, that salt water is denser than fresh water. So I think that the salt water will be able to hold something heavier up and that the fresh water will just let it sink. And so we've got these two little guys and we're gonna put them in both of the cups to see which one holds better. Now this guy is a bit heavier than this one. So we're gonna put this one in the fresh water bowl and this one in the salt water bowl. So let's begin. First, we're gonna put some salt in the water. So just give me a sec. We're gonna need 3 teaspoons. And we gotta stir it until there's no salt water at the bottom. Okay. So, now that we have this, let's put our little guys in and see what happens. We're gonna put this one and this one. Okay, he's floating. Upside down though, but still. And then this guy, looks like he's also floating. I'm just gonna put him in one more time to see what happens. Okay, now he's sinking. So, I think that the person who told me this, wherever they got this from, the source was correct. So, the salt water is denser and it can hold something up heavier. And the fresh water can barely hold anything up because these little guys aren't even a gram. So, it looks like they can barely hold anything up. Let's switch them just to double check. We'll put this guy in this one. Okay, we got a floater. And then this guy. Okay, he sunk too. So, yeah, it looks like salt water is denser. So, say goodbye. Now we gotta taste the fresh water. Tastes like nothing. And we got the salt water. It tastes really, really salty. Now we're gonna mix them and see if the fresh water cancels it out or if the salt water cancels it out. Which one is stronger? I'm not gonna pour it all in or else it's gonna overflow. Just gonna mix it for 1 second. Okay. Okay. This really tastes like ocean water. But anyway, I think that the salt water might have taken over the fresh water because it's still pretty salty. But the fresh water kind of got rid of some of the salt. And so now it tastes kind of like ocean water. That's not that salty. And so what I think is happening is that really they can both cancel each other out. It just that they need more of each other. I think the fresh water, since we poured the fresh water in this one, I'm guessing that the fresh water needs more to cancel out the salt because the salt is an actual thing and the salt water is just like changing into something. So it'll be really hard to cancel out the salt, but it's going to be really easy to change out the fresh water. Okay, this was Melissa's science experiment. Goodbye.